How a mechanic tricked the world's richest investors out of $1 billion. Meet Jeff Karpoff, a 36-year-old mechanic from California who pulled off one of the biggest financial frauds in recent history. This is the story of how he deceived some of the wealthiest investors, including Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway, and swindled them out of $1 billion, approximately 8,500 crores rupees. What's shocking is that Jeff didn't flee the country or rob banks. He orchestrated his scam by selling solar panels. Let's dive into how he executed this audacious plan and how it all unraveled. The struggling mechanic with big dreams. Jeff Karpoff started as a mechanic running a small repair shop to support his family. However, the business failed, leaving him in severe financial distress. Desperate to make ends meet, he even resorted to selling drugs, but soon realized it wasn't a sustainable option. Eventually, he landed a job as a solar panel salesman. This job gave him valuable insights into customer concerns, one of which was the fear of solar panels being stolen. The birth of DC Solar. Jeff had an idea. What if solar panels could be mounted on mobile generators that could be locked up at night? With help from his brother-in-law, also a mechanic, they built their first mobile solar generator. It was essentially a solar panel mounted on a wheeled frame. While the concept was innovative, the execution was flawed due to their lack of technical expertise. Enter Warren Watson, a software professional and regular customer at Jeff's repair shop. Impressed by Jeff's idea, Watson offered to partner with him and helped establish DC Solar. Instead of targeting individual customers, they marketed their mobile solar generators to Hollywood film sets as an eco-friendly alternative to noisy diesel generators. The plan worked initially, and DC Solar gained traction. The government tax credit loophole. In 2009, Congress passed a law offering a 30% tax credit on investments in renewable energy. DC Solar capitalized on this by offering companies an irresistible deal. Buy their mobile solar generators with just 30% upfront, covered by the tax credit, and pay the remaining 70% in installments. This win-win offer attracted companies looking to save on electricity costs while benefiting from tax rebates. DC Solar began receiving massive orders from corporations like Sherwin-Williams and even partnered with banks for financing. However, cracks soon began to appear. The Ponzi scheme unfolds. Despite the growing demand on paper, DC Solar faced technical issues with its generators. They often malfunctioned because they were poorly designed. To cover up delays in fulfilling orders, Jeff resorted to deceit. He created fake documents and inflated sales figures to convince investors that demand was skyrocketing. In reality, many generators were either non-functional or didn't exist at all. Jeff went further by turning DC Solar into a Ponzi scheme. He used money from new investors to pay returns to earlier ones while pocketing millions for himself. He even buried GPS trackers in random locations to fool investors into believing that